Hey there, Tristan from Purpose Advisory. I hope that you're well and safe this beautiful weekend as we're dealing with the flux and change and somewhat of the chaos of this COVID-19 pandemic at the moment. Look, there's a lot of us who are suffering financial hardship at the moment. I have family members, I also have friends, and we've spoken with many clients already in the past week who are facing reduced hours, who have got no ability to work at present, and who in some cases have had all of their income completely dry up. Now, if that's your situation, I just want to firstly say I'm sorry to hear how you're doing. There's a lot of these situations, and many of us are feeling a lot of pain at the moment. This is really a time for our society to band it together, to support one another, and to recognize that there are people who are very fortunate or largely preserved from this incident, and there are many industries, most of hospitality, a lot of the childcare, social working industries, most interaction with people style industries, obviously transport and taxi driving, have all been really heavily affected. Someone like myself and Harry running Purpose Advisory are almost untouched. If anything, we have more demand, more client interaction, and more we can do to help our clients than ever before. We're also able to work remotely. So I know for many of you who are working from home, this isn't too bad of an issue, but there are people who are struggling. So I wanted to encourage you, if you're struggling to meet financial ends at this point, then some of the practicals are, of course, there's government stimulus coming through. There's going to be information later today about the second stimulus package. There'll be a lot of money, I guess, being invested into our economy. But practicals are, make sure you call your creditors. Contact your bank if you've got a mortgage. Contact your real estate agent or landowner if you're on a lease, and let them know your situation. Just be open and share what your current financial situation is, and ask for some lenience. Ask for whether it's a payment holiday or for cut of interest repayments or whatever it needs to be, but just make sure you ask for help. This is not a time to be strong and by yourself. It's a time to be strong together through support. If you're dealing with financial stresses, obviously reach out to a lot of the care and support lines. There's amazing telephone lines you can contact. I know as a bloke, Men's Line is a great resource if it's still available, and there's a lot of other, I guess, free and paid counseling routes you can take. And make sure you're looking out for your neighbors as well. A lot of us have more time on our hands. Just be mindful of those around us who are older and a little bit more needy. But I think as Australians, we're all doing a lot of this. Sometimes as Australians, what we forget to do is to look out for ourselves and for our families for the long term. Not the short term, we're good at that, but I guess the long-term planning is something we tend to lack. And given that Harry and my job is to help our clients build a vision for their life, a plan for their future, and then the practical strategies to get there. I just wanted to point out one of the great offers that we already have, a free service that we offer any time of the year. It's not changed this week because of the pandemic. We always offer a free phone call and then a free 2-hour sit down to help 25 to 45-year-olds in particular, but in this time I would say anyone in need, to get clarity of where they stand, where their cash flow is, where the holes are, where the risks and opportunities are. And given the current climate, I would like to suggest in those the free phone call and the free 2-hour, typically Zoom phone call is what we do, we'd be able to help you redesign and tweak your budget to make sure it's working for you, get clarity on where the short-term risks are, to brainstorm with you and help you strategize where you can generate more income and obviously take advantage of government benefits and support payments if they're available to us through Centrelink and other means. And even the bigger picture planning, where are you headed with your career? If you're now facing the plight of needing to change careers, even just for the next 6 months, it's a big question. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I retrain? What are the practical steps and how long will it take? We'd love to brainstorm that conversation with you and help you out. Look, we've got a lot of paid services that you can definitely engage with, but I just want to encourage you, if you didn't already know about it or if you hadn't considered it strongly, please give us a call, myself or Harry. Our contact details, our email address is all available online. You can actually book an intro call online. It costs you nothing to make that 20-minute phone call. It takes no financial cost of you to spend 2 hours with us after that. We deliver that as a completely complimentary gift to anyone who's interested to taste our services and get support from us. Other than that, I just wanted to remind us all that we are a very resilient society. We've got what it takes. It's our mindset and our endurance that's going to get us through this. There's an incredible wealth transfer that's taking place in the world right now. Obviously, the stock market's dropped quite dramatically just in the past couple of weeks, and we're going to find that wealth will recreate itself somewhere else. So I want to see you be one of those people who benefits from this wealth transfer. Be strategic, be wise, be thoughtful, be caring, be kind, look out for yourself, look out for your family, and look out for those around you. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Ciao.